Every masterpiece starts in chaos, and today mine was about to come alive. Kuriami, the Crimson Warrior. She didn't just fight battles. She broke every rule, defied every limit. Sakura, open this door right now. And like clockwork, my masterpiece was interrupted again. What now, Mum? It's Saturday, no school. Chores don't take the weekend off, young lady. Chores, the eternal nemesis of creativity. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse, I saw him, Hey Sakura, Hiro Tada, the village golden boy. But to me, he was just a dork. One day, the atmosphere in my house became unusually serious. In the living room, I saw my parents sitting with Hiro's parents, and there he was, grinning stupidly at me. We've decided you'll marry Hiro. What? This had to be a joke. It's not so bad, Sakura. Not so bad. You'd think I'd marry you. What's wrong with me? Everything. You're clumsy, goofy, and have zero ambition. Sakura, that's enough. I didn't realize you had such a bad impression of me. All right then. Mum, Dad, let's go home. Rejecting Hiro should have been the end. But I forgot how my family works. Hiro is a good match. You embarrassed us, Sakura. Now, no one will ever marry you, and you'll be the talk of the town. Mum was right. I became the ultimate village gossip. Did you hear? Sakura rejected Hiro. Does she think she's too good for him? Hiro's opening a dojo in Tokyo. He's a catch. His mum is coming to my house tomorrow with a proposal, and I'll say yes in an instant. Tokyo... the manga capital. This was it. This could be my chance to escape this boring village. Convincing my family was step one. You insulted him, Sakura. Why would his family agree? You have a point. I was a bit impulsive back then, but I've changed my mind. Hiro is the best choice in this village. All right, don't try any tricks, but you have to apologize to Hiro yourself. Everyone thought I'd burnt the bridge beyond repair. So, step 2 was convincing Hiro to marry me. Sakura, you need to marry me. What? I'm serious. It's mutually beneficial. Otherwise, you'll end up with Naoko. If that's what you want, fine. But this isn't a fairy tale romance. Trust me, I'm not expecting one. The wedding was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, it felt like the worst comedy special of my life. Oops, guess I'm already falling for my bride. Do you ever take anything seriously? Not when your face looks this red. If murder wasn't frowned upon at weddings, this would have been the moment. I always cry at happy weddings. You're ruining my life. Great start to a lifetime of happiness. Ha! I'd never been outside the village before. The world was bigger than I imagined. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. I mean, yeah, the view's beautiful, right? When I imagined life in Tokyo, I pictured sleek, modern apartments. Not this welcome home. Oh God, I married a hoarder, limited edition, worth more than my scooter. Great. My future is secure in plastic. I saved the best spot for your stuff. Thoughtful, huh? You mean this? Hey, if I was stuck here, I was going to make sure he suffered too. 2 weeks. That's how long it took for the chaos to break me. 2 weeks of snack wrappers, anime marathons, and... Wait, is he hot? When did that happen? Hey, don't just stand there. Count for me. Focus, Sakura. He's still hero, annoying, lazy hero. Are you going to clean this up, or is that my job to... I'll get to it. You've been saying that for 2 weeks. I didn't know it was such a big deal. Of course you didn't. You don't think about anyone but yourself. The next morning, I left my room expecting the same mess, but what I found was a miracle. Morning breakfasts ready. Hero laid out a feast that looked straight out of a god's breakfast menu. I took a cautious bite of the tamagoyaki, and then, boom. The egg wasn't just soft, it melted in my mouth like a golden piece of sunshine. If these eggs had feelings, they would probably flap their wings in joy, knowing they had finally been cooked with the love they always dreamed of. It's good. Figured it was time I pulled my weight. Also, I'm starting back at work today. You'll have the place to yourself. Plenty of time for your portfolio. Don't wait up for me. A month passed. Rejection after rejection. My dream of becoming a mangaka was slipping further out of reach. All we had left was ramen and clutter. Sakura, there's a manga festival downtown. Big crowds, big names. Thought you might want to go. I don't think so. Come on, you've been stuck here for weeks. It'll be good for you. Fine. It was like stepping into another world. But for the first time in weeks, I felt alive, surrounded by the creativity I'd always dreamed of. Whoa, careful there. Don't want to drop that. And just like that, I crashed into Riku Tanaka, the guy in charge of manga at Manga Force, the biggest manga company in the world. Oh my God, your Riku, is that your art? Ah, yeah. Can I see? Before I could answer, he gently took my phone, scrolling through a few panels. This is good. Really good. Good. He said good. My work. I'm running a workshop. We're looking for new talent. Have you ever thought about interning? How about for you? Show up on Monday. We'll talk. Hey, what's going on? Sakura, this is Riku. He offered me an internship. Big shot manga artist. Huh. Nice to meet you. Friend of yours? Yeah, just a friend. Hiro's grin faltered, but he shook Riku's hand, spilling his drink all over Riku's shirt. Whoa, oops. Guess I'm clumsy. I'll see you Monday, Sakura. Unbelievable. What did I do? Riku's internship wasn't what I expected. I was fetching coffee, sorting paperwork, running errands. Basically, I spent more time on chores than on my art. It's not bad, Sakura. Keep pushing those lines. They have potential. A month flew by, filled with coffee runs and late nights. It wasn't glamorous, but I kept telling myself, this is where dreams start. One night, it got pretty late. Riku offered to drop me off since it was raining, and I accepted. He wanted to take me to dinner, but all I wanted was to get home and rest. The moment I stepped inside, I wanted to crash on the couch, but Hiro had other plans. Apparently, he had seen Riku drop me off, and he was not happy. Well, if you wanted a ride, you could have called me. But no, you wanted the hotshot Riku to drop you off. What's that supposed to mean? It means I asked around. He's not what he seems, Sakura. People say he uses young artists, praises their work, gets close to them, and then steals their ideas and tosses them aside. But you're just jealous. You're a loser, and you want me to be a loser like you. I regretted it the moment those words came out of my mouth. The look on Hiro's face broke my heart. Wow, that's what you think of me. The next day, Hiro hadn't been home at all, and for once I actually missed him. His dumb jokes, the way he left his figures everywhere, even his stupid grin. When did this happen? When did I start liking the guy I swore I'd never fall for? Okay, when he gets back, I'll apologize. I'll tell him I like him. But then I found something that changed everything. My parents had offered him money to marry me. So this is what I was to him. A paycheck. Sakura, what's wrong? So this is why you married me. What are you talking about? The money. My parents paid you, didn't they? You're just another greedy loser, Sakura. It's not what you think. I didn't take a dime from them. I so wanted to believe him, but I didn't know how. I had made up my mind. No more coffee runs, no more errands. I was going to show Riku my manga, and I was going to prove that I was more than just some assistant. But when I went to his office, as I walked past Riku's office, I overheard him talking to his friends. Can you believe she rejected my dinner offer? Sakura's a nobody who thinks she's the next big thing, a woman trying to break into this industry. It's laughable. She's just useful for fetching coffee. He paused, and his next words cut deep. Her drawings are mediocre, but she's stupid enough to think I care. Makes her easy to keep around. That was it. Riku, you're a manipulative, arrogant liar. I trusted you. I had never felt so small. Everything I'd worked for felt like a joke. When I got home, soaked from the rain, Hiro was waiting at the kitchen table. You're soaked, he said, his voice full of concern. I wanted to say something, but my throat tightened. You were right. I finally choked out. What happened? He asked gently. You said Riku wasn't a good guy, and I didn't listen. He was just using me. Forget about him, Hiro said, his voice firm. He's not worth it. I looked at him, tears welling up. Why do you always believe in me, Hiro? He smiled softly. Because I know you, Sakura. I've always known how amazing you are. Hiro had always been there, waiting for me to see him. And in that moment, I finally did. After leaving Manga Forest, job hunting was a nightmare. All I had was a dream, a pile of rejections, and a glowing bad reference from Riku. I was losing hope. One day, I stumbled upon a huge, impressive dojo, Hero's Dojo. This was his. How could he afford this? Then it hit me, he must have taken the money my parents offered him years ago. When I got home, Hero was cooking.com as ever. "Hey, beautiful," he greeted me. "I saw your dojo today. It's huge. Fancy doing really well, huh, I guess," he mumbled. "How did you afford it? You took the money from my parents, didn't you?" "Not that again," he sighed. "Don't play dumb, Hero. That's how you paid for it all." "But you don't see that, do you?" His words stopped me cold. Sacrificed. What did he mean? Back in my room, trying to work, I found them. Hidden within my manga drafts were notes of encouragement, suggestions I didn't write. Hero had been reading my work all along, believing in me when I couldn't believe in myself. Then I noticed the empty shelves where his prized action figures used to be. He'd sold them piece by piece for us. I didn't deserve his kindness. I found him in the kitchen. "Hero, I'm sorry." "For what?" he asked, turning to face me. "For doubting you, for being selfish, for everything." He pulled me into a hug. "Hey, it's okay. How can you be so forgiving?" I whispered into his chest. He just held me tighter, and that was all the answer I needed. Ever since we were kids, I've loved him. Yeah, even when he called me names and threw dirt at me. I know. I guess I just can't help it. He's my dork. For months, my dream of becoming a manga artist felt like it was hitting nothing but dead ends. Then I saw it. A major manga competition. The prize wasn't just 1,000,000 yen, but a once-in-a-lifetime chance to work with the best in the industry. I was so ready to take my shot, but then I saw the entry fee. It was huge, way more than I could afford. My pipe dream felt like it was slipping away. But then, like he always does, Hero was one step ahead. He secretly paid the fee and got me into the competition. When I asked him how, he just shrugged and said he sold his last action figure, you know, the big one. I couldn't believe it. Finally, the day of the competition arrived. The room was electric. It felt less like a contest and more like a battlefield. Everyone there was fighting for the same dream. As the judges reviewed my work, their comments echoed in the tense silence. Interesting style, bold character designs. The narrative flows well, but then came the voice I dreaded. "Tanaka. She's inconsistent," he sneered. "Lacks the refinement for something this big." I knew he'd try to sabotage me. But this time, his words didn't sting. Another judge cut him off. "That's enough, Tanaka. Let the work speak for itself." And it did. The grand prize went to Sakura Teda. Standing on that stage, I knew who to thank. This wouldn't have been possible without my husband, who believed in me even when I didn't. Hero, this is for you. Seeing him in the crowd, I ran and hugged him tightly. I love you so much, Hero. He just smiled that goofy smile of his. I thought you'd never say it. I love you too, wifey. After the competition, things got even crazier. I exposed Tanaka's or Riku's history of exploiting new artists. Soon, others came forward with their own stories. The company wanted to fire him, but I had a much better idea. Now he brings me my coffee every morning. Let's just say Riku is finally learning a little humility. But success didn't change the important things. Hero and I still argued over chores, teased each other mercilessly, and ate way too much instant ramen. Because at the end of the day, we had each other. Just the other night, he told me he finalized a deal on a new dojo branch and that we should splurge on dessert. I just laughed. Dessert, you're already sweet enough, dork. He looked at me and said, "Hey, Sakura, I love you." I smiled back. I know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.